If there's a common fear that any melomaniac or just any person listening to music truly despises, it's feeling like a song that they enjoy ends up getting old after hearing it a few times. You've experienced that at one point or another, right? It's quite an awful feeling and one that is often brought up when talking about groups that only remix a couple of songs. But what about the albums that are entirely based on one track? Those that use that one melody to carry their entire repertoire? Well, this is what we're going to see today with not just one, but two albums. Like their eponymous deities, Izanagi and Izanami are complementary albums, meaning that while they can be enjoyed separately, they are better when listened to as an ensemble. Even while looking at their covers, with Renko and Maribel being separated by a Tori and the light of the day and night, you can deduce that they are each other's halves. But splitting these albums apart was not an arbitrary decision, since each of them remix a vastly different song, Izanagi Object and Mary the Magician respectively. And let me tell you, even though most of the songs are played by leading piano, I didn't think it would be possible for them to sound so exquisite and different every time, and yet it's really hard to explain why. Maybe it's the sudden change of the time signature in one music, or the bewitching violin that accompanies the piano in another, or even the fact that both of these albums aren't restricted to a single genre of music, going from classical to rock as it goes from one track to another, and sometimes even making you think that, akin to the original Dune CDs, these one might tell a story as well. Of course, it's all hypothetical, but it's what I thought about when listening to the tracks themselves. And that's what I like about those two albums. They look unappealing on the surface as they reimagine the same songs multiple times, but it's the twist that they pull off on the same songs that makes them all the more enjoyable, meaning that those type of albums are not bad by themselves. It's what the composer decides to do to make them stand out that matters, at least from my point of view. But I guess it's better to forge your own viewpoint on that kind of subject, so I'll let you do so. In the meantime, I think I'll just join Renko and Maribel there and take a stroll through the shrine. Who knows? Maybe we'll find much more mysteries over there.